Hi, I'm Melnyk, creator of the COPE program. I am both a pediatric nurse practitioner and a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. I also have a PhD, which has enabled me to conduct nearly 20 studies now on the COPE program. COPE is a cognitive behavioral skills building program that is manualized into a nice structured program of 7 sessions. There is also a 15-session program that has nutrition and physical activity in it. But all of my published studies over the past 20-some years have shown children, teens, young adults who receive this program have less stress, less anxiety, less depression. They improve their healthy lifestyle behaviors as well as academic competence, and also decrease their suicidal thinking. My passion to create a cognitive behavior skills building program came when I was an adolescent. I grew up in a small little coal mining town in southwestern Pennsylvania. My dad was a coal miner. We lived in half of a little house. I'm sure we were labeled working poor. But I was born with rose-colored glasses on, and I still, thankfully, can make lemonade out of lemons any day. But when I was home alone with my mom, when I was 15 years of age, she sneezed and stroked out and died right in front of me. You can imagine how traumatic that was for me as an adolescent. I couldn't sleep through the night without nightmares. I wasn't eating well. I wasn't performing well in school. This went on for months until a family member took me to my health care provider and said, please do something to help Bern. But there was no counseling, no mental health counselors in my little town of Republic, Pennsylvania, to deliver cognitive behavior therapy to me, which we know is the best evidence-based treatment, especially for mild to moderate depression, anxiety, and stress. What I received was Valium, and my provider said to give me one of those pills every night, and I would sleep and be just fine. I remember taking a Valium that night, but I woke up the next morning groggy, and I said to myself, I just don't want to feel like this. I just have to gut it up and cope. But in the next 4 years, not only did I lose my mom traumatically that January cold day, but I lost a cousin who was like a brother to me following a car accident. I lost the only grandparent I ever knew and loved. And when I was 19, my dad had his heart attack. That was a lot of stress, anxiety, grief for a teenager. But you know the story. What doesn't break us only makes us stronger. And as a result of what I went through during my teenage years, I became passionate to become a nurse, then a pediatric nurse practitioner, a psychiatric nurse practitioner, and go on to get my PhD so that I could develop and get evidence behind a solid program that was cognitive therapy, behavior, skills based, so I could help all these children, teens, young adults throughout the United States who are suffering with these mental health issues. Being duly prepared as a pediatric and psychiatric nurse practitioner in my career so afforded me the opportunity when I evaluated children, teens, young adults in primary care practice to immediately start evidence-based treatment with this 7-session COPE program. I really hope you will check this program out because you are capable of starting delivering this program right in your practice without having to wait a few months to get your children, teens, young adults evaluated, because that's how long psychiatric evaluations are taking in several parts of this country. COPE is now being used in almost every state in the United States, as well as in 5 different countries. And what's really wonderful is practitioners, family physicians, psychologists, social workers are able to get reimbursed for the program. Primary care providers are using the 99214 CPT code. Teens, children, college students are so benefiting from this program all throughout the United States. My dream is to get this program into the hands of all our children, adolescents, and young adults throughout the United States. We need to move from crisis intervention to prevention and early intervention. This program can afford you the opportunity to do that. I hope you will check it out further, go through the training workshop, and begin to deliver this in your practice. Thank you.